Most men over 60 have no idea that certain nuts, yes, the ones sitting in your kitchen cabinet, could be the missing link to stronger erections, better stamina, and more confidence in the bedroom. It sounds strange, but these tiny powerhouses are packed with nutrients that directly impact blood flow, testosterone, and sexual performance. And if you've been struggling with softness, low drive, or poor circulation down there, these simple snacks may be your natural solution. I'm Dr. Blake Morgan, a board-certified urologist with over 30 years of experience helping older men overcome ED, low testosterone, and sexual performance issues naturally. Here's the truth. Age isn't the real problem. The problem is most men over 60 are missing key nutrients that fuel circulation, hormone production, and erection quality. In today's video, I'll reveal the 5 specific nuts that can boost testosterone, improve blood flow, and revive bedroom performance, especially if you're over 60. These are simple, safe, and backed by science. Before we dive in, hit subscribe and tap the bell and let me know in the comments. Do you already eat nuts regularly? Type 1 if yes, 0 if no. Your feedback helps us grow this channel for you. Nut 1, walnuts if you're over 60 and looking for a natural, no-nonsense way to improve your erection strength. Walnuts might be one of the best-kept secrets in your kitchen cabinet. These wrinkled little powerhouses aren't just good for your brain. They're packed with nutrients that directly support blood flow, testosterone production, and even seminal health, making them a triple threat for men who want to reclaim their confidence in the bedroom. Let's break down why walnuts are so effective and why I recommend them to so many of my older patients. At the core of a strong erection is blood flow. If blood can't get to your penis or stay there, the result is a weak or short-lived erection. This is where walnuts shine. Walnuts are one of the richest natural sources of L-arginine, an amino acid that converts to nitric oxide in your body, the very molecule responsible for relaxing your blood vessels and allowing blood to flow where it needs to go. Just like beets, which we've talked about before, this helps support fuller, firmer, longer-lasting erections. But that's just the start. A clinical study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research showed that men who consumed 75 grams of walnuts daily for 12 weeks had improved sperm vitality, motility, and morphology. But more importantly, they also experienced better sexual satisfaction and stronger erectile function. Another study from Andrology in 2020 found that L-arginine supplementation, the key amino acid in walnuts, significantly improved erectile function scores in older men with mild to moderate ED. But here's what I love most about walnuts. They work with your body's natural systems, not against them. No weird side effects, no synthetic hormones, just real support where you need it. In your 60s and beyond, testosterone is already in decline. It drops by about 1% every year after age 30. But what makes it worse are the everyday testosterone killers in your diet. Trans fats, sugar, seed oils, alcohol. Walnuts fight back. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which lower inflammation and support Leydig cell function. That's the part of your testes responsible for making testosterone. Most older men don't get enough of these omega-3s, especially if they don't eat fish regularly. Plus, walnuts contain magnesium, zinc, and selenium, all vital minerals for optimal testosterone production. Let's not forget the brain, which plays a huge role in libido and sexual drive. Walnuts are clinically shown to improve cognitive function and reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that kills libido. That's especially important if you're feeling low energy, anxious, or disconnected from your partner. James was a retired engineer, married 45 years, who came to my clinic frustrated by his declining erections and low energy. He didn't want pills. I asked him about his daily routine and we found 2 major gaps: low omega-3s and poor circulation. I had him add a simple snack, a handful of raw walnuts mid-morning every day. He also replaced chips with walnuts for TV snacks. Within 8 weeks, his blood pressure stabilized, his mood lifted, and most importantly, his erections came back stronger without needing medication. He said, "It feels like something turned back on again." That's the power of the right fuel. White heavy checkmark how to eat walnuts for maximum effect. Eat 1 handful, about 10-12 halves daily. Best between meals or as a snack before bed. They also help sleep, which is critical for testosterone. Choose raw, unsalted, and preferably organic. Roasted walnuts are okay, but too much heat can damage the oils. Pair with berries or dark chocolate, 70% plus, for a blood flow boosting combo that's delicious and powerful. If you're on blood thinners or have advanced cardiovascular issues, talk to your doctor before drastically increasing your intake of high-arginine foods. For most men, though, walnuts are one of the safest, most effective natural boosters you can add to your routine. Next up, let's talk about a nut that acts like nature's testosterone amplifier. And you've probably walked past it in the grocery store without even realizing its power. If there's one nut that most older men don't think about, but absolutely should, it's the Brazil nut. This isn't just a snack, it's a testosterone-activating powerhouse, loaded with one of the most crucial yet overlooked minerals for male sexual health after 60, selenium. Most men have never heard of selenium, yet without enough of it, your testosterone production slows, your sperm quality drops, and your thyroid function, which drives your metabolism and libido, weakens. Let's break down why just one Brazil nut a day could be a game changer for your erections and your vitality. Your testicles need selenium to do their job, plain and simple. Selenium helps stimulate Leydig cells, the part of your testes that convert cholesterol into testosterone. If these cells are underperforming, which is common with age, inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies, your testosterone levels can tank, even if you're doing everything else right. Brazil nuts are by far the richest natural source of selenium on the planet. Just 1-2 Brazil nuts per day gives you over 150–200% of your daily selenium needs, safely and naturally, no supplements required. A study in the journal Biological Trace Element Research found that men with higher selenium levels had significantly better testosterone profiles, higher sperm counts, and greater overall sexual function than those with deficiencies. Another study from Fertility and Sterility showed that selenium supplementation helped improve sperm motility and seminal antioxidant levels, which are both key for performance and fertility, even in older men. And get this, some of the lowest selenium levels are found in older men in developed countries, simply because modern farming has stripped the soil of natural selenium. In other words, you might be eating healthy, but still not getting what your body needs to make testosterone. Selenium is also critical for brain health and thyroid hormone conversion. If your thyroid slows down, which happens with age, your libido, stamina, mood, and metabolism all decline. Selenium helps keep your thyroid sharp, which helps keep your entire hormonal system humming. And because Brazil nuts are also rich in vitamin E and healthy fats, they help protect your arteries, including the tiny ones that supply blood to your penis, from oxidative damage. Frank came to me frustrated. He was doing everything right, exercising, eating clean, but his erections were still soft and his energy tanked by mid-afternoon. We did a micronutrient test and found he was deficient in selenium. Instead of loading him with pills, I had him do one thing: eat 2 Brazil nuts first thing every morning. That's it. No sugar, no salt, just raw. Within 5 weeks, he came back with a huge smile. His morning erections returned. His libido was higher, and for the first time in years, he said, "I feel like my old self again." White heavy check mark. How to eat Brazil nuts safely. Eat just 1–2 per day. More is not better. Brazil nuts are potent, and too much selenium can cause side effects. But in this small daily dose, perfect. Buy raw, unsalted Brazil nuts. Roasting is okay in moderation, but keep it low heat. Pair with vitamin C-rich foods like oranges or berries to boost mineral absorption. Common mistake to avoid: don't eat them by the handful like peanuts. This isn't a snack food, it's a targeted hormone optimizer. Think of it like a daily supplement that happens to grow on a tree. Too much selenium can lead to toxicity over time, but 1–2 per day, that's the sweet spot. Enough to restore your levels, protect your thyroid, and boost testosterone without any risk. Up next, a nut that builds testosterone, fights stress, and helps you feel like a man again, especially if you've been feeling tired, foggy, or disconnected lately. Nut 3. Macadamia nuts. The testosterone-saving fat source men over 60 need. Macadamia nuts might not get as much attention as almonds or walnuts. But when it comes to rebuilding testosterone, protecting your heart, and reviving sluggish erections after 60, they're in a class of their own. Why? Because macadamia nuts are packed with the exact type of fat your aging body needs to make hormones, clear inflammation, and restore healthy blood flow, all without raising cholesterol or harming your waistline. Let's dive into why this creamy, buttery nut is one of the best-kept secrets in men's health. Too many older men have been told to fear fat. Low fat this, cholesterol-free that. But your body needs fat, especially monounsaturated fats, like the kind found in macadamia nuts, to make testosterone. Think of testosterone like a car. And cholesterol, that's the raw fuel. Without the right fats, your Leydig cells, the part of your testes that make testosterone, can't do their job. Your hormones drop, your erections weaken, and your drive fades. Macadamia nuts are over 80% monounsaturated fat, even more than avocados or olive oil. That's the perfect fuel for men over 60 who want to boost T naturally, protect the heart, and restore bedroom performance without pills or gimmicks. A study in the Asian Journal of Andrology found that diets rich in monounsaturated fats were strongly associated with higher testosterone levels in aging men, while low-fat diets had the opposite effect. Another study from lipids found that eating macadamia nuts improved HDL cholesterol, the good kind, lowered inflammation, and enhanced endothelial function, the same inner lining of blood vessels responsible for delivering blood to your penis. In other words, better fats equals better blood flow equals better erections. Harold was lean, active, and ate clean, but he cut out almost all fat for decades. His testosterone came back borderline low. He had fatigue, no morning wood, and just didn't feel like himself. We made one change: add a handful of macadamia nuts to breakfast every morning. That's it. No supplements, no drastic shifts. Within 6 weeks, his T levels climbed by 90 points. His erections were firmer, and his mood and energy dramatically improved. "I didn't realize fat was the thing missing," he said. White heavy checkmark: why macadamias beat other nuts lowest in omega-6, inflammatory fats that hurt testosterone highest in monounsaturated fat, even more than olive oil naturally low in carbs, won't spike blood sugar or insulin rich in palmitoleic acid. A rare fat that may help control appetite. Inflammation and metabolic health: that means macadamias give you clean energy, help reduce inflammation in your arteries, and provide the raw fuel for your body to build testosterone. Eat a small handful, 8-10 nuts daily. Ideally with breakfast or as a mid-morning snack, choose dry roasted or raw. Skip sugary or salted versions, pair with dark chocolate, 85% plus, for a testosterone boosting. Antioxidant-rich combo: keep them in a glass jar. They stay fresh longer and avoid plastic toxins. Not all healthy fats are equal. Avoid processed nut butters and keto snacks made with seed oils, like canola or soybean oil. They're inflammatory and cancel out the benefits of good fats like macadamias. Stick to whole, single-ingredient nuts. Nature knows what it's doing. Macadamia nuts are the ultimate testosterone-supporting nut for older men. They're rich in clean, hormone-building fats, support healthy circulation, and are incredibly satisfying, all without spiking your blood sugar. If you've been avoiding fat, it might be the very thing holding you back from feeling like yourself again. Nut 4, pistachio. These vibrant green nuts aren't just tasty. They're also scientifically proven to enhance erectile function. Pistachios are rich in arginine, healthy fats, and plant sterols, which collectively support blood vessel function and testosterone production. A Turkish study published in International Journal of Impotence Research found that men who ate 100 grams of pistachios daily for 3 weeks experienced a significant improvement in erection hardness score, sexual satisfaction, and blood lipid profiles. Arginine boosts nitric oxide, and the antioxidants in pistachios reduce oxidative damage to your arteries, meaning more blood flow, better erections. White heavy checkmark: eat like this. One small handful, about 40-50 pistachios daily. Go for dry roasted, unsalted versions. Combine with a few dark chocolate chips for a testosterone-friendly snack. Nut 5, almonds. Almonds are an excellent source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that supports hormone production and improves blood vessel health. They also contain magnesium and zinc, 2 minerals that many older men are deficient in, but are essential for testosterone. Here's what's wild. Low magnesium equals higher inflammation plus lower testosterone. Zinc deficiency equals reduced sperm quality plus low libido. Almonds help replenish both. A 2011 study published in Biological Trace Element Research found that magnesium supplementation increased free and total testosterone in older, sedentary men, and almonds are a great whole food source of magnesium. Raymond had always avoided nuts because of the calories, but once we added almonds as a midday snack instead of crackers, his waist shrank, his energy improved, and his sexual stamina returned. White heavy checkmark: pro tip: Eat raw or dry roasted, no oil-added almonds. Combine with pumpkin seeds for an extra zinc punch. Nuts are nature's perfect hormone and blood flow support tool, but only if you eat the right ones. Avoid heavily processed, salted, or sugared versions. Stick with raw or dry roasted nuts in moderation. When eaten daily, these 5 nuts, walnuts, Brazil nuts, pistachios, macadamias, and almonds, can help restore youthful testosterone, clean up your blood vessels, and power stronger, more consistent erections without a single pill. Pair these with good sleep, hydration, and walking, and you'll be shocked at what your body can still do even after 60. Backhand index pointing right, ready to take it further. Watch our follow-up video. Top 7 foods that supercharge erection strength after 60. Like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful. Your health is worth investing in. Stay strong, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.